Alrighty, so this is kind of an off-topic video from the usual stuff that I was doing before. It's not a review or anything like that. So, with all the rumors going pretty wild about Grand Theft Auto 6's pre-orders going live today and maybe a new trailer drop, there's a lot of speculation. I've seen a lot of coverage and articles about, like, how much is the game is going to cost and whatnot. And some leaks have come out to where it's pretty good. So, I kind of wanted to put this out there. Not necessarily jinx it, but on the small chance that I'm right, I want to know that I put it out there, that it's actually, that I said it before it happened, if it does happen, which I hope it does. It's probably not gonna. But, and I've had this discussion with a lot of people, anything, so I figured out, put it on the record. Anyway, it's getting to the point. A chat, like a total baller fucking move that Rockstar and Take-Two could do that could really upend the industry as a major fuck you to the competitors. AAAs, AA's, indie AA's that are kind of in the wheel, that's not, but a total fucking baller move that they could do, right, is if this game, the base version, releases at $50. That'll totally fuck over everything. It'll kill the competition immediately. Would they do it? Probably not. But my logic would be, and I think it was the boss of Take-Two who said that part of the business is that you can't. There's like a sort of like an apex or like a tipping point when you're selling any product. The philosophy is you kind of want to make it seem like the customer's getting a good deal out of something. You know what I mean? Because if they overpay for something and it just doesn't deliver, they're not going to feel too happy with the purchase. But if you overpromise and underdeliver on the price, or overdeliver based on the price, customer's going to be happy with the purchase, right? You know what I mean? It's kind of like taxes or something like that, where like at a certain point where you don't want to charge too much, because then if you charge a high price, yeah, guaranteed you're going to get some sales. But in the end of all things, you're probably not going to make as much money as you otherwise would have had you charged lower, right? So in that regard, if this game comes out and it's like $50 or $60, they're going to make fuckload of money. They're guaranteed sales across the board, even with people who are iffy about like whether it's going to be woke or anything like that, if it's going to be disappointing, because people are going to be totally comfortable with spending that little money this day and age right now on a game like Grand Theft Auto 6, and it's going to kill the competition. The only other games that are going to be surviving really would be the indie AA studios that are already priced their games at like $50 or $40 out the back, like your Helldivers and such, right? But it would kill the overly bloated, overly corporate AAA games, dead in the water. Fucking, it'll reset the bar in the playing field, and AAA studios are going to have to. It's going to result. If they do this, if Rockstar, not to say they would, but if hypothetically it would do this, it would kill a lot of jobs in the industry, because to face it, I mean, a lot of the competitors are gonna have to they're gonna have to trim the fat. They're gonna have to go lean and mean. It's gonna put everybody else to shame. But another reason why it would be a baller move for Rockstar to do this is because it's a 13-year development cycle, and they've already delayed it multiple times. So it would be a pretty fucking awesome thing for them to do, hypothetically, if they did that as sort of a thank you to the fan base and gamers who waited this long, especially after the delays, for this game to come out, saying, hey, sorry it took so long, our treat, $50-$60. Rumors are that the base is going to be the standard $70, so that's something, so it's not something stupid like $90 or $100 for the base game. So what a lot of like financial analysts and investors and all that stuff, the big money was wanting, because they're just seeing dollar signs. But like a Valve style, sort of move would be to charge that little. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to put that idea out because it's something I've already mentioned to people. Is that like a what if would be like, hey, that'd be fucking cool if they go back to the old school pricing and just charge $60 or even $50 for the old school 3D PS2 era pricing, but with $60, same price as the original GTA 5 launch. That would be cool. Probably not going to happen. Rumors indicate it's probably the base version of the game is probably going to be $70, but I want to put it out there in case if I'm right, I can stand on this. But anyways, gotta run. Just wanted to put it out there. Quick little rant. See you guys later.